Hey guys, this is Mathcraft. Today I want to talk about something I really need to tell you about and I really need to get off my chest. In today's video, has to do with me leaving a fandom, and that is me leaving the Thomas fandom. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you heard about Thomas or some of you don't heard of Thomas. Well, he's a tank engine and he was made by Mattel or he was owned by Mattel. I don't know. Anyway, I want to tell you all that I used to be a Thomas fan back in the day, and soon later, like in the next year of 2021 or 2022, I simply left the Thomas fandom. And I'm going to explain why. But first, let's go back all the way to the beginning. I pretty much became a Thomas fan back in the 2000s when I was watching on TV. I watched it with my little brother when we were little, and I absolutely enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the characters, the songs, everything. And then sooner, we just watched so many episodes that we want toys of the characters. Turns out they do have them. They have it in Tomy style. But I actually wanted to get the accurate one because I love the accurate one better than just the Tomy version of the toys. But for some reason they were never made. They have been made, but that's for a collector's edition only. And then soon I just become a fan of it since that day and decided to go with it. Then then I just wanted to grab some toys and always begging my mom or dad to buy it for me and my little brother, but they sometimes don't and sometimes do. And I would choose the train I wanted. To be honest, back then I used to like trains a lot just because how cool they are. And that's why I like Thomas so much. But soon all that has to change. And yeah, so yeah, I left it because for some reasons. Actually, a few reasons. One, I just only act like I'm a fan of it just because I never got any Transformers toys. Like, yeah, I did own a few, but I never collected. And two, I only just play it for a little while, the toys. And I decided to, you know what, as soon as I turn older, I'm not going to play with Thomas toys anymore. And yeah, the reason why I never play them because I feel like I'm too old to have trains on me with me. Now listen, I understand some of you are gonna say, but just because you're older doesn't mean you can like stop acting like a kid. You have the child of a heart. Yes, that I understand. But that not only just because I'm older, because I realize there's one fandom I always want to be and what I really want to belong. I belong to the Transformers fandom. The reason why I used to be a fan of Thomas and the reason why I left because one, I only just wanted to play the trains because they look so cool. And then I remember, I don't know if I say to myself, as soon as I get older, I can start getting Transformers toys. Because back then, I was irresponsible to my toys. I always lose them, and the breaking, and all that. And I sadly throw them away. But this all changed until 2019 when I got into them again. But yeah, and not only that, I heard the Thomas fandom is also toxic, like really toxic. Let's just say fan fiction, shipping, and weird Ollie OC characters of people's OCs, but in their train forms when they're literally a repaint version of each Thomas character with a different body, more wheels, or anything. So yeah, and I do sometimes listen to the songs that my little brother will play, just because it's nostalgia. But I just tell myself, what I belong is what I belong. To tell you guys, I'm not really a true Thomas fan. I only just act like I'm a fan. I'm actually a fake fan of Thomas. No offense, BB. And yeah, this is the reason why I left it. and my true reason that one fandom I'm supposed to be in just because my parents, my mom actually show me Transformers. And yeah, that all ended. I sometimes listen to the theme song once in a while of Thomas just because how nostalgic it is. But it's a good thing I left the fandom for several reasons why I just explained why. And it's a good thing I joined the Transformers fandom. And yes, I know there's fandoms out there that are really toxic just because how people are crazy with them. But at the end of the day, there's some people are normal in the fandom. So yeah. And right after I left the fandom, I just heard lot of backlash to the Thomas reboot where Thomas, well, people got upset just because the engine that they're seeing looks nothing like Thomas. I'm sorry, but I couldn't show this on the video because I'm really lazy right now. Or you can see it just because I have a stock footage of it. But yeah, this is another reason why I left the fandom. And now, listen, I understand some of you might be a fan of Thomas. I'm proud that some of you are still a fan. But at the same time, what I really belong is what I belong. I belong to the fandom I always want to be in and always want to collect. Robots in disguise. Not some. I truly just joined a fandom for a little while just so that I can be more responsive to my Transformers. So yeah, guys, that's all I needed to say to you all. If one of you all are a fan of Thomas, I am grateful for you to be a fan. But for me, I say what I am supposed to be in is that I'm supposed to be in. Well, guys, that's all I need to say. Thank you so much for watching. And if you used to be a Thomas fan, be thankful you left the fandom before something gets really messed up.